Good morning, guys. Hope you're all keeping well. Lovely bit of sunshine there this morning. Now, I'm just going to hit a little mute on here now. I think you're all muted anyway, but we'll just make sure. Lovely. Okay, guys, good to see you all. Like I say, I hope you're all keeping well now this morning. So we're going to, just going to get this screen spot on. There we go. Lovely. Okay, guys, so we're going to get nice and concentrated onto the posture here. So lining the feet up, nicely in line with the hips here, guys. And again, just stacking those shoulders nicely over the hips and a nice concentration and position of the head. You're probably all starting to get more and more familiar now with posture and the importance of it, guys. Okay, so we're going to wrap the two hands around the rib cage, focusing on that lovely breath pattern. So nice and slowly in through the nose and let that breath go. Now I want you to close the eyes. Try and relax the body here and just focus into that breath. Feel that rib cage push out and draw back in. So relax the shoulders, breathe in and let that breath go. Either out the mouth or out the nose, guys, but really important in the nose. Nice little engagement in the core. And last one. And out. Lovely. So we're just going to let the hands drop down to the sides and bring the shoulders up, and nice rolls of the shoulders. So right up to the ears. Just feel the shoulders roll down the back. We're going to go for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now, I want you to turn the head to the left, and slowly we're going to just let the neck roll to the opposite side, not back, and then reverse to the opposite side. Now, if you have any back pain or back issues here, neck pain, neck issues, just be nice and gentle. It's allowing the neck just to control and roll side to side. We're going to go last one here. Over and back and into center we go. Now, take the 2 fingers onto the chin, retract the head and neck back. Hold there now for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And now let the head fall back into a nice neutral position. From here, guys, again, just bringing attention into a little bit of engagement through the abdominals there. We're going to just allow the chin to drop and back up. So just continuous movement here. Down, a little stretch and back up. Please be careful. We don't want to let the head drop down too aggressively. So just gentle stretch and up. And we're going to go 2 more here. And up and last one. And back to the center. Lovely just to free up the neck, guys. Now, taking those arms out, wrists in line with the shoulders, and lovely big circles here. We're going to go for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. We're going to squeeze the shoulders up to the ears. And then let them go. 2 more, squeeze. Let it go, and last one. And relax. Now, guys, we're making those lovely little L shapes, and we're going to open up that chest, bringing the shoulder blades together, squeeze, and now let the arms go. So just drop, swing, and then back up. Breathe in. Let that breath go. And swing. Nice and relaxed. We're going to go 2 more of those, guys. Breathe in. Let the breath go. Push back. And swing. And last one, breathe in and back and swing, guys. Lovely. Okay, guys, so from here, moving into the hips we'll go. So again, attention into the core, nice and engaged, little squeeze now into the glutes. And I just want you to take that left leg up. We're going to balance on the right. Now, we're going to take the hands down to the side, and we're going to bring them up and lower them back down. We're going to do this for 5 more. Up and take it down, guys. 4, nicely in line with the hips. And we're going to go last one. Up and take it back down. Now, nice and slowly, switch over, opposite leg up. And again, guys, we're going to take it up and lower. Keep that attention, that focus centered into the core. All of these exercises, really important, guys, for us to keep balance as we get older. And we're going to go 2 more. Up and down. And lovely, last one. Up and down and relax. Now, focusing on balance again. We're going to stay in the right leg this time and we're going to rotate the left. Keep the foot off the ground if you can. Now, I want you to pay attention to the rest of your body. Make sure we're not doing this with the upper body. Stabilized, control, core engaged, breathe and relaxed. Let's go for 3. Keep this hip pointing forward the whole time. 2. Last one. And now, let's draw it in towards that midline. And we're going to go for 3. And 2. Hearing a couple of wee clicks there. Maybe it's just mine. Last one. And back down. Nothing to worry about if you hear that, guys. Sometimes little air pockets make a wee sound. So we're going to roll over. Keep the foot off the ground. And 4. Concentrate on that other hip. Core nice and engaged here. Little squeeze through the glutes. And now let's reverse it. Draw it in towards the body. 3. 2. Last one. Relax and down. Now, let's just bring a little bit of attention into our wrists. So we're going to make nice little circles there. You keep going for me there, guys. I'm going to go for 5. 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going to reverse it now, guys. Opposite direction now for 5. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's have a little stretch now. Keep the shoulders nice and relaxed. Press down, as you know, into the forearms. This is where you should be feeling it. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Shake it out. Lovely old shake there and switch. Excuse me, for 5. 4, 3, 2, 1. And shake it out. Now, again, core engaged here. Let's take that leg out. Let's try and keep the foot off the floor if you can. Now, if it's too challenging, don't worry. Just bring the foot back down onto the floor. But I want you to try. Always trying to think about that core engagement. Keep the focus. Look at something in front there, and that'll help you to stabilize and keep focus. Now, I want you to take that leg up and hold as high as you can. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lovely. Nice wee bite there, guys. And again, sometimes it can be hard to try and get that leg up. So we need good core stability here. I need to get a little bit of range working into the glutes. 2 more. Last one, hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and give it a shake there. Nice, guys. Okay, from here, we're going to move into our squats now. So feet about shoulder width apart, guys, as you know, and we're going to drop ourselves down. Straight back, head neutral. Let's go here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Really use those legs. 3, 2. Now let's keep it down. Hold, squeeze, engage, focus. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back up with the legs. Nice, guys. Shake the legs out there. Lovely stuff. Now, we're going to take the legs nice and wide here. Good wide stance. Now, take a breath in. Open up those arms. Breathe in. Right hand towards left foot. And up. Switch into our lovely little windmill. Let's go for 8. Remember, guys, only come down as far as you can. So we want to make sure we're not irritating the back. So if there's back issues, Keep the spine straight. And then just come down maybe towards the shin and up. And we're going to go 4, 3. Use that breath. 2. Last one. And up we go. Now, we're going to bring the hands behind the back. So just so you can see me, raise them up, yeah? So take the hands behind, lock out the elbows, raise up, and then slowly come down. Remember, back issues, keep the back straight. Or if you can come down a little bit further, feel that stretch now into the chest and into the legs. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release the arms. Let the hands come down towards the floor, or even resting onto the thighs if you're more comfortable doing that. Don't worry if the hands aren't reaching the floor. Now, you're going to be feeling a deep stretch coming into the legs here. So we're going to slowly walk our hands over towards the left foot. We're going to touch it, and then we're going to walk our hands back towards the right foot and touch it. Towards the left foot and touch. Right foot and touch. Nice and slow and controlled. Left. Right. Try and use your opposite hand. So try and get the right foot over towards the left and the left hand over towards the right foot. Now we're going to go for 2 more. And last one. And now I want you to come up and keep the back straight now. Okay? So if you were keeping the back straight throughout, that's fine. So we're going to hold here and then slowly walk the hands back up until we're up into a standing position. Now if it feels a little bit uncomfortable here into the hips or into the legs, just come up, shake the legs out, and then pop back down into this position for me. Now guys, nice and slowly, we're going to take ourselves down to the side, and I want you to feel a stretch into the insides of the legs here now, okay? So we're going to hold this now for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Taking our time back up to the center, and we're switching to the other side. And we're going to hold here now for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and back up. Nice and slowly, bring the feet in towards each other. We're going to come back into the stand position that we were in before. Take your hands, breathe them up, breathe in, and now slowly let the hands come down, and then release, and straight away back up. So we're not holding that stretch, and roll those shoulders. And again, bring those hands up, breathe in, push it up towards that ceiling, let that breath go. Come down, feel that stretch, and then up and roll the shoulders back. Now guys, we're going to take ourselves to the back of the mat now, and again, the same breath pattern, the same arm movement. Breathe in, raise up, and now nice and slowly, you can bend your knees here, of course. We're going to walk ourselves down into a plank position, and then very quickly we're taking our knees down to the floor. Okay, so from our plank position, we're in now a box position. Now from our box position, I want you to come up onto the tippy toes, push your bum up into the air and try and flatten those feet down as best you can. 3, 2, and 1. We're going to pop back down again. Okay, so we're going to rest those feet, and now we're going to let that tummy fall to the floor. Breathe in, tuck that chin in, let that breath go, and into cat to camel. Breathe in, let the breath go, tummy to the floor. Breathe in, let the breath go, and arch that spine. Last one, breathe in, let the breath go, and breathe in, and let that breath go. Now, into our nice box position where we're nicely aligned. We're back up onto those tippy toes, bum up in the air for me, hold, and then this time we're going to bend the knees for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Push those heels to the floor if you can, and then release and come back down. Lovely little stretches there now, guys. Okay, so we're in our nice box position, wrists in line with shoulders, knees in line with hips. Keep that concentration on a strong center, a strong core. So we're going to take out the right arm and the left leg and hold here now for 8, 7, 6. Make sure we're not collapsing down. So we're really nice and strong through that midsection. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Switch over. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Back into the center. Now, we're going to get the glutes nicely warmed up here, guys. Extend that right leg. Square out the rest of the body and lift for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lovely. Now, other side. Extend that leg. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bring that body down. Now from here, I want you to reach down, bring your hands in front, feel a nice little stretch now into the back. Now guys, we're going to come onto the forearms and drop down the legs that you're resting onto the fronts of the knees, and that bum is nice and low. So we don't want it up here, guys, okay? Bum nice and low and nicely aligned. Now we're going to go into a plank here from knees to feet. Now if you feel the feet are too challenging, stay on the knees, okay? We're going to do 4 here, 2 sets of 5. 5 seconds knees, 5 seconds toes, and repeat. Okay guys? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Toes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knees. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Toes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And come down. Stay on the elbows for me if you can. Now I want you to squeeze into the bum here. Keep that lower back nice and protected. Make sure that the hands and wrists are nice and relaxed. Free them up. We don't want the tension there. And we just want to breathe here. Now we're going to place the left hand down and the right hand on top, guys. Now before we go into our swan dive, I just want you to do a little bit of a stretch movement into the neck. So I want you to keep the hands, the arms, the legs, the whole body is glued to the floor. All I want you to do is look up, bring your attention forward and down. So we're going to breathe in to prepare. And up, and let the breath go. And down. So this is just trying to do a lot of corrective work into the neck for the text neck. Breathe in. And out. Gentle extension. There should be no pain here whatsoever. 2 more. It might feel quite nice for a lot of you. Last one. Breathe in. Let that breath go. And down. Now we're going to squeeze and lift just the legs about a couple of inches off the floor. Squeeze that bum, lift. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Now guys, we're going to combine all together. Keeping the hands glued to the forehead now. Take a breath in. Squeeze the bum. Raise the legs up, the head up, the chest up into swan dive. Release and let that breath go. Remember guys, we don't want jerky movements. We want nice, slow, controlled movements with a nice relaxed breath. Make sure that the bum is squeezed as you lift. Take that body up and lower back down. We're going to go for 3 more here now. Remember, all this lovely extension work just to help posture, help the back, help alignment. Squeeze bum, lift and take it back down. And last one here now guys. Breathe in and lower. Now we're going to take ourselves from swan dive back into child's pose. And I want you to really try and imagine that you're pushing into that mid back. So you're really trying to push it out, separating all those vertebrae. Feeling that lovely stretch into the back. And again, we'll hold that now for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now guys, we're going to turn ourselves over onto the left hand side. And what I want you to do is we're going to move ourselves into what's called star, okay? So our elbow is going to be nicely in line with our shoulder, and we're going to try and bring our knees a little bit further back. So we don't want them out here for a star position, okay? They need to be back in line with the body. Stack the feet and bring the feet nice and close to your bum. Now, I want you to raise up, put the hand up into the air, and we're going to hold this, guys, for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now, if you can, roll over and hold. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take breaks if you need to. Roll to the other side. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And center. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And down we come. Now again, we're going to try and stay on the forearms here. Nice little squeeze into the bum there. Focus on that breath. It's lovely extension work for the spine, guys. And down we come. Now, okay, so we're going to get ourselves ready for swimming. So we're going to kick off with the legs, guys, and then we'll bring the arms in. So I want you to squeeze the bum. We're just going to focus on legs first. Extend the legs out, and we're going to beat the legs here with as much power as we can. And the knees are locked out here, guys. The toes are pointed. We're going to go for 5 more. 4, 3, 2, 1, and we'll let them rest. Now, this time, when we do this, we're going to try and beat the arms and legs in the same rhythm. So we're going to extend the arms out in front again, lock the elbows, lock the elbows, lock the elbows and point the toes, or point the fingers. So we're raising up and off we go now for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest, guys. Sorry guys, I was getting very tongue-tied there with elbows and toes. So we're just going to rest and focus back in the breathing. For some of you might find that quite challenging. When you bring the arms in, there can be a little bit of a more impact into the spine, particularly the lower back. So we've got to keep a good strong core, good squeeze into the glutes, guys. So again, we're focusing legs only this time. Squeeze the bum, raise up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest down. And guys, if it causes you pain with the arms, just do the exercise with the legs. Now we're going to have one last crack. We're not going to hold it just as long this time. We're going to go for 8. So extend the arms out, raise up, and beat those arms and legs. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Focus back in on that nice controlled breathing. And we're going to take ourselves back into child's pose. So knees wide, toes together, hands in front. Let that head rest if you can. Now guys, we're going to try and come back into star again, and this time we're going to try and bring a leg lift into it. If it feels too difficult, stick with what we did the last time. Try and transition from side to centre to side. If you need breaks, please guys, take breaks, you know. At any point, we don't want pain and we want good technique always, so that we're maximising all of the muscles and the joints in the way that we want. So we're up now, and we're going to extend that leg out. Hold here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Roll to centre. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take it to the other side. Extend that leg out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Roll to centre. If you can, guys, do the toes for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we're going to come fully down. Now guys, I want you to let the left cheek of the face just rest down onto the mat. And we're going to take the 2 arms behind the back. This is our double leg kicks. So as we begin, we're going to bend those knees and the toes are pointed in towards the shins. So we're squeezing our bum. Remember, really important that the glutes are fired, the glutes are activated. Breathing in as we let that breath go. Squeeze, lift, up and down. Breathe in. 1, 2, squeeze and lift. And 1, 2, squeeze and lift. And 1, 2, squeeze and lift. 2 more. 1, 2, squeeze and lift. And last one, guys. 1, 2, squeeze and lift. And again, let's just rest down. Let's take the 2 hands and let the forehead rest on the 2 hands, just to keep that head nice and neutral. And again, we're going to drop back into child's pose and enjoy that lovely stretch into the back. Now guys, we're going to come into our push-ups. So I'm sure, no doubt, Joe had you doing push-ups last week. So we're going to follow on with that. So remember, we're going to be on our knees. We're going to have our arms nice and wide. We're going to keep the body nice and aligned and the core is strong. So wide arms, guys, resting onto the knees. And we're going to try for 8. If you feel 8 is too much, do 2 perfect ones and I'll be happy, yeah? Once the technique and form is good, guys. Okay, off we go for 8, 7, 6. Come down only as far as you can. 4, 3, 2, 1. And we'll drop back for a little rest. Now, we're going to come forward, back into a plank. Give the wrists a little bit of a breather. We're going to stay and hold here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. If you can, toes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest it down. We're going to pop back into child's pose. Up we come, and we're going to rotate the wrists. And reverse. Shake those wrists out. Get the chest nice and open, guys. And we're going to go back in for another set of push-ups. Again, guys, let's aim for 8. See what we can do, yeah? On the toes, arms wide, core strong. The whole body is a unit. Down and up, guys. Down and up. That's halfway. We're going for 4, 3, 2, last one, and we'll rest it back, guys. Now, from there, we're going to bring ourselves into a nice seated position, okay? So we're going to take the right leg out and tuck that left leg in. Now guys, if you need a little bit of height, you know you can use books or a towel wrapped up or something just to elevate you slightly so that you can get a straight spine, as we always want to be working from a nice straight spine, okay? So left foot is tucked in nice and close to the body. We're taking a deep breath in here. And now we're going to slide down towards that opposite foot. And we're going to hold here. Don't worry if you're not reaching the toes. As far down as you can go. Make sure it's causing no pain to the back. And the focus is the stretch here into the hamstring. The muscles at the backs of the leg. We're going to hold. Breathe in for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bringing ourselves back up. We're switching it over. Now, extending the left leg, right foot in. Nice straight spine to begin. Open the chest, breathe in and down. And we're holding. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax and back up. Now guys, we're going to have 2 legs out in a straddled position, like so, okay? I want you to take your hands, hook them in underneath your legs, and we're going to try and come up into the straight spine. So we want to avoid this, yeah? So a nice straight spine, and use the hands if you need to, just to pull that body, chest forward, into nice alignment. Now, from there, the hands are in front. Take a breath in, into spine stretch. We're going to reach forward, letting the breath go. Come back up. As you come back up, I want you to re-stack up that spine into a lovely aligned position. Breathe in. Draw the abdominal muscles in. Push that mid-back out. Reach. And then back up we come. And re-stack. Take a breath in. And again. Abs in. Mid-back stretched. And if you can, reach forward. Hold those toes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release and come back up. Now guys, if this position is uncomfortable, shake the legs out. Bring them in. Do whatever you need to do just to give a bit of release, because we're popping back in and now we're going into the saw. So the saw is very tricky, and I know some of you guys have done this with me before, but for some of the new guys, it is quite a hard exercise, the saw, okay? So, legs are going to be straddled again. We're going to come into that nice position. Take the hands out in front, and then bring them nice and wide. Now, the important thing is that we don't do this, and we don't round out as we try to reach forward, okay? So breathe in. We're going to try and take the right hand down towards the left foot, maintaining that lovely open chest, and then switch over to the other side. Breathe in. Let the breath go. And up. And over. 2 more. And over. Towards that baby toe, guys, if you can. 3, 2, 1, and relax. It's tough, guys. Challenge and move. I know I've told you many times before, it was probably one of the hardest moves for me when I started my journey with Pilates, because I have really tight hamstrings from running for so many years. Now, feet are flat onto the floor, hands are going to be in front, and we're going to slowly, taking it from the mid-back, so use that mid-back, and down we come, vertebrae by vertebrae, towards the floor, guys. We'll bring the feet a little bit closer, and we're going to roll that tailbone and lower back. So we're going to tilt the foot, the pelvis, forward and back, and then as we draw back, we're going to squeeze the glutes. We're going to engage and fire up those abdominals. We're raising the head up, the 2 hands are to the side, and now guys, you can keep the feet on the floor, or we can advance it here now, and into the 100 we go. So we're beating the arms, strong arms, from shoulders to fingertips. Make sure that if there's any head and neck pain, that you support the head and neck and keep the opposite hand steady. Okay, so we don't want tension in the head and neck. We want to feel the core muscles working hard here. Make sure that lower back is pressing down into the floor. Particularly on that exhale, feel those abdominals. Squeeze through the glutes. Last breath in. And lower that body down. Now we'll gently release just the abdominals and the lower back. We're just letting those legs roll from side to side. Lovely stuff. That should feel nice, guys. And now we're interlocking the fingers. We're going to bring the hands behind the head, and we're going to pop the 2 legs up into a lovely 90-degree position here. So we're following on from the 100, so this is going to challenge the abdominals here. So I want you to extend right leg, and switch to left leg. Keep that head and neck supported now and press that lower back down into the floor. Consciously feel that you're pressing the back down in and that it fires those abdominal muscles. Keep those glutes nice and tight and activated. Now guys, we're going to go here for 6 more. Take breaks when you need it. And 4, out, 3, out. Make sure the head and shoulders are up high enough that you're feeling those abs working. Last 2, last 1, and we'll take those feet down towards the floor. Now I want you to tilt forward onto the tailbone, so you've created space now between that back and the mat, and then we're slowly going to press that body, that lower back down onto the floor, and then each vertebrae we're going to take it up off the floor into shoulder bridge. Squeezing those glutes at the top. Breathe in here and let that breath go as you come down. Vertebrae by vertebrae right down to the end. Breathe in. Let the breath go as you peel the vertebrae off. Squeeze those glutes. Breathe in and down. Lovely. Now, grab that left shin. Raise the head up, the shoulders up, but the tips of the shoulder blades will be on the mat. Extend the right leg out and off we go. Again, feel that press of the lower back down onto the floor. Core muscles are nice and engaged. Keep the legs up nice and high. And we're going to go for 8. Straight legs every time. Point those toes, guys. 6, 5, 4, 3. Remember, support the head if you need to. Last 1. And rest that down. And again, we'll just roll out the abdominals. Roll out the back there. Just we stretch. Now, extending those legs out. So lovely straight legs. Now the toes, we're going to try and pull them this way. Again, makes it a little bit more challenging at times, but we're going to take the hands behind. Now just watch, guys. You've probably seen there's the big pop in my back, okay? So the back's a little bit more vulnerable now. So we're going to just bring our attention to the abdominals. We're going to fire them. We're going to consciously try and keep that lower back pressed towards the floor. As you bring those arms up, we're going to tuck the chin in, and from the abdominals, we're peeling that body up off the floor and we're reaching forward. Come back into a lovely neutral position, and then again, pop that mid back. Feel that it's all coming. Draw the abdominals in, squeeze the glutes, and down we go. Now guys, let's put that all together and add a bit of pace. So up we come. Lift, reach, straight, and take it down. Let's go for 3 more. Breathing in, squeeze, and lift, and straight. Pop out that mid-spine, squeeze that bum, and down we go. Keeping those glutes nicely fired as we move through the exercises. And squeeze, and down we go. And last one, guys. Breathing in, squeeze, lift, reach forward and hold. Feel that nice stretch there. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and up we come. Now from here, we're going to bend the knees. We're going to keep our feet nice and flat onto the floor. Keep the hands in front. Now I want you to go down about halfway till you feel a nice little bite there in the abdominals, and then come back up. And down we go. Feel that bite, and lift, and back up, and down we go. Oh yeah, make sure there's no pain in the back, and lift, and up. Let's go for 4, and lift, and 3. Fire those abdominals every time. 2. Feeling that nice engagement. Keep the shoulders relaxed. Make sure they don't climb up to the ears. And last one. Let's hold for 5, 4, 3. We're not going back up. We're going down in 2, 1. Slow, 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 slow. And down we go, guys. Lovely. Now, keep that right knee bent. We're going to take the left leg up into the air, okay? Now, guys, as you know, for some of you, it might be a little bit too challenging just to get that leg up and holding it up around the calf area, which is what we're looking for to get the best out of the stretch. So if you have a resistance band or a towel or a t-shirt or a sock, whatever you want, let's just wrap it around the middle of the foot and get that leg lovely and straight. Again, we're looking for a straight leg here, so no bends, no softness, and we want to pull back until we're getting a stretch into the hamstrings. For some of you it might be into the calves. That's okay. We want to hold that stretch now. And breathe. Try not to allow the leg to shake like crazy. We want to stabilize it. We want to hold and get a good long deep stretch into that leg. We're going to hold it now for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going to switch it over now to the other side. And again, we're going to keep that knee soft and then this leg soft and our straight leg lovely and straight. Wrap around the middle of the foot. Feel the hamstrings getting a stretch there. Relax the breathing and we'll hold now for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Great, guys. Now, we're going to keep our upper body glued to the floor and we're going to let our hands rest here. We're going to bring our knees in a little bit closer towards the body and we're going to bring our legs up. But I want you to keep a soft bend. We're not looking for straight legs here. We just want a soft bend in the knees. Now, as you can see, my knee is staying in line with my hip, so I don't want it going over here, okay? So what we're going to do now is keep the upper body relaxed, squeeze and roll the bum off the floor, and then come back and stop. Knee in line with hip. So not over here, guys, okay? And I want you to try and avoid a swinging motion so that it's just kind of going with momentum. I want it to be lovely and controlled. So peel that spine off the floor and slowly bring it back down again. You're going to feel these abdominals work hard here. So let's go for 5 more. And keep it controlled, guys. 4. You're just taking those vertebrae slowly off the floor and then drawing them back down. 3. Nice and controlled. Squeeze. 2. And down. And last one here, guys. And down. And again, we're going to take those feet, bring them down, guys, and back into our shoulder bridge and lift and squeeze. Just allow that spine to get a little bit more neutralized there. And we're going to hold this now for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice and gently take those vertebrae down, all the way down, and then we're going to grab our left knee, bring our right leg up in front. We're going to extend our 2 legs out. Okay, guys, so from here, hands in front, take a breath in and reach forward, and if you can, I want you to try and hold. Feel that lovely stretch out. Might even get into the glutes. Could be just the calves, could be just the hamstrings. Feel the stretch. Make sure there's no pressure or pain into the lower back. So go down if you need to. And we're going to hold there now for 4, 3, 2, 1. And as you come back up, I want you to try and bring that back into a nice straight position. Take the 2 hands behind. Raise the arms up and hold. Keep the head in neutral. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Can be challenging enough just maintaining a nice neutral position, guys, as I'm sure you can agree. Now, going to cross the legs. Nice and relaxed. Again, if you're struggling with crossing the legs, the height will really help, guys, so the books or the towels, whatever, in underneath the bum. And if there's knee issues and knee pain, of course, I don't want you to be in any type of discomfort, so just be as comfortable as you possibly can. Place the 2 hands down to the side. Now, chest is nice and open. Raise that arm up. Take a breath in and let the breath go. As you reach over, I want you to make sure the cheeks of the bum remain on the floor. Breathe in. And back into center. We're going 2 more here. Breathe in. And last one. Breathe in. Lovely. We're going to take the 2 hands in front. Now this can be challenging, particularly if there's any discomfort with the knees. So again, please just go as far as you can. We're going to walk the hands in front and let the chin tuck in and just feel a nice little stretch there into the back. You can sometimes get this into the glutes now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and gently back. So please don't do it if it causes any pain. Right hand in front, left hand behind. Look over that left shoulder. And we'll hold here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're coming back into the center and we're switching, guys. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we're back into the center. Now, we're going to take our ear towards our shoulder, using the same hand as the direction in which we're dropping the head, and you'll feel a stretch on the opposite side of the neck. And we're going to hold this now for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Back into neutral, rest the hand, switch over. And again, just a gentle little pull. Not aggressive, just feeling that nice little stretch. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Back up we come. Now guys, keeping the chest nice and open, let the chin go down towards the floor. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back up into the center, into a neutral position. Close the mouth and let the chin rise up towards the ceiling. And back into center. So again, like we did at the beginning, we're going to retract the head and neck back. So just feel that nice little stretch. Create a double chin, but not by tucking the chin down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. We're going to come up nice and slowly, guys, so just take your time. And up into a nice standing position. Get our feet nicely in line with our hips. And we're going to take a lovely breath in. Raise those arms up and nice and slowly, guys, down we come. And hold for 10, 9. Remember, back pain, hands on the thighs, keep the spine nice and straight. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we'll use the hands just to walk the body back up into standing. Roll the shoulders, guys, nice big deep rolls. And we're going to bring those shoulders to the ears. Breathe in. 2 more, guys. And last one. Great stuff, guys. Well done, everyone. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you all have a lovely weekend, guys. I'll see you next week.